and these are my classmates and group members. I'll let them introduce themselves.
Hi, my name is Mushomba.
And Prince, I'm a student FIS at CPUT.
Yeah, I'm Maurice. I'm a FIS student at CPUT.
We are
And our camera guy.
behind the camera, it's our friends and classmates too, Van Wesley. So we are all students of FIS first years at CPUT, and we are actually doing an assignment based on hardware devices, actually input and output devices. And we came here at CTV to know which output and input devices do you use to make your production.
Okay, mostly, since it's television, mostly we use cameras.
Okay.
So cameras obviously is for us to get the picture, to get a sense of what's happening in studio, so that we can share it with the communities. And that is done through the camera. The camera then translates the information to a recording device, whereby the recording device records everything which is happening in front of the camera. And then that is sent directly to FCC. FCC then sends the signals to all the houses, where you find that at home you're watching a TV, that comes through via FCC.
Okay. So if we understand, you mean that your input devices is the cameras, because you read from the cameras.
Yeah, and not only the camera.
Okay.
Obviously, with picture you need sound. That's where the microphones come in.
Okay.
It depends on whichever microphone that you want to use. It can be a lapel mic or a handheld mic. There's a difference between the two. A lapel is the one with those small mics.
And it's
That
invisible
usually-
sometimes.
Sometimes yes,
Yeah.
yes, sometimes you can't see it, and sometimes you do see it.
Okay.
Depends on where you put it as the sound person. And then the handheld is obviously visible.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
too big, can't hide it.
Okay.
So that's what we use to get our audio. And that audio comes through the mic. The audio goes through to the snake. There's a snake. The snake goes through, just like the camera. Image, sound also goes through to the recording device. That's where you get your audio. And in most cases, you'd find that the picture in TV, the picture is usually late than audio. Audio is faster than image.
Okay. We would just like you to show us the cameras that you use
Okay.
and microphones, just
Yeah.
type of devices. Thank you.
The cameras that we usually use for studio production. It's different to the normal cameras that you usually use to maybe go shoot weddings or parties or photo shoots. Obviously this is made for studio purposes, television only.
So what is different between those one and the one that was shooted in weddings and TVs?
This one is connected via a wire which is read to straight into the recording, whereas the one that you're shooting at weddings is usually battery operated.
This is what picks up the sound.
The sound and
Yes.
it's
Which
from-
sends it directly to the control room.
Oh, so those one was the control room.
No, that's not the control room. The control room is that side.
Oh, so the snake.
Yeah.
So the
You
sound receive the sound from the microphone.
Sends directly
Send
to
it
the
down.
snake to the control room.
Yeah, it's like
From the microphone.
microphone. This process, it's like a processor
Yes.
to the microphone, and we get the output, which is the sound.
Alright.
The camera, you have options to play around with. It's either you take camera 1, camera 2, or camera 3.
So the director, which uses this side, you're gonna ask the person sitting here, who's the mixer, to choose between the cams, to switch between the cams. So if the director asks for camera 1, it goes straight to camera 1. And for camera 2, it goes to camera 2. And so you see the different images that you will see on TV.
So, I don't understand really
The mixer.
the mixer. What does it do? Is it
The mixer switches between the cameras. You see the options, the cameras in studio? You get 3 cameras in studio, depending on, it also depends on the number of cameras, of camera people you want to have. So you can have either 4 cameras, 5 cameras, you can even have more than 5. But in the studio, currently we have like 3 cameras that we use each production. So it's camera 1, camera 2, and camera 3. All 3 of them offer you production.
understand?
Yes. And then the director is going to ask the vision user to take any camera which he sees is a good shot.
So this is like the brain.
Yes.
This is do everything.
And what is the name of it?
Vision user.
So it can be described as input.
I think it's like
This
a
is more like
process.
process.
So we have to just, this is just it.
I don't use that. Yes,
And just, you know, also you just set the
those are also monitors. These are like your reference monitors.
And the person sitting here can use us to communicate with the person sitting there.
This is yes.
Input devices.
Only this one. This one and this one. This is to speak maybe to the floor manager, and this is usually to speak to the camera guys. We usually have like headsets. So
These are input devices. There are microphones.
yeah, there's also microphones.
So the microphone, processor, and we have the iPads, which is the monitor.
And this is also part of the processor as well, because this guy has to control what color you actually want.
The background.
If the director wants it when it's also part of the recording machine. Yes, there is a video studio. The recording, which also goes from there to there. And from here goes to there, which is the OCC. This is just control this, the temperature and everything, the color and the image.
So if I figure out this is input device, like a processor, and the output
Speakers, exactly. So when it exactly, it's only about the camera. And that controls your sound. Like I said, the microphone that you get in the studio, is the one that controls the channels.
Yes, I, Mr. Boy, 30 million, but it's up good.
Hi guys, my name is Mosvivan. We just
Hi, I'm Prince Chituli. Give me my career plans. FIS student here.
Hi, I'm Juliana Mukini. This is Emily Musomba. We are here on Jubilee Church. We come to finish on our assignment, input and output device. So
come to Jubilee's Church to see Mr. Kennedy, the IT guys, and that's it.
Hey, my name is Kennedy, and I'll be here to talk you through what we technically do on a Sunday in terms of sound and projection or IT. And right here we have, well, the basic inputs are the keyboard and mouse and help you control what slides you want to use, what slides you need to go onto, and then we've got a screen that tells you where you are, obviously, and we have a projector that's mounted on the wall that projects onto the screen for the rest of the congregation to see what comes next in terms of lyrics as we do praise and worship. And on my right, we have a basic desk mixer, and it comprises of, it has 20 channels, and it has 2 outputs. That's the speakers on the stage, 2 white speakers left and right, and then with 20 inputs that comprise of mics, instruments, and obviously music from the computer, as well as ways of recording the sermons and the music that we would want to record. So yeah.
How do you project those images, like what the congregation have to see from computer to the study?
Okay, well, the computer that we have has been upgraded as an upgraded digital graphics card, which allows you to have 2 outputs. So we have one that for the projectionists to see where they're at, and we have another one that allows you to connect the projector to it. And I don't know if you. So it's the 2 inputs. That's the mouse and the keyboard, and that's for the internet. That's the Ethernet cable. And here's the graphics card that has both VGA and HDMI. The screen is VGA and the projector is HDMI, which allows us to have 2 screens. Instruments on the stage are connected to the desk, the mixing desk, through a snake, what you call is a snake, and that's basically a long string of cables that are put together, and there's a docking input in front. Inputs, they're a bit more, that's microphone, instruments, and
processor.
No. Yeah, microphone, instruments. I think those are the big things, microphone and instruments.
Okay.
So output, that's when it becomes a lot. It's like your graphics card, monitor, projector, speakers.
Microphone is the input that is used to speak, to sing, to preach, and it's mostly important in the church here, because from the microphone, even if there's a lot of people, they can hear you from wherever they are in the church.
The output devices, the speakers.
I'm actually standing there. There is a projector. So it projects everything which is on the screen of the computer to this wall. So it's a projector and output device.